Welcome back, everyone, to part 11 of 21, where I take a look back at what I wrote about 1 year ago, almost exactly now, on the candidates that participated in the first Democratic presidential debate, which we're coming up on the 1 year anniversary of that. And I wanted to look back and see how prescient and on the money what I wrote about these candidates were. Some of them were spot on and some of them were a little off. But this next candidate, I am quite harsh in my critique of this candidate. Some of you may not like that, and I understand that. But I still feel as strongly as I wrote these words now as I did then. So, without any further ado, let's take a look at the next candidate. And if you know the timeline of this race, you know who it is. Marianne Wilamson, who entered the race on January 28, 2019, and exited the race on January 10th, 2020. Wilamson is a motivational speaker. It is absolutely indefensible that the national media is taking her candidacy seriously. No, seriously. Because of the DNC chairman's cowardice and the fact that he bended to the wish of the activist base of his party, this woman, who is a lunatic, is going to have a place on the debate stage. And Steve Bullock, the Democratic governor of Montana, a state Trump won by 20.5% in 2016, will not. The same governor won re-election to his current job on the same night that Trump won the state. Her campaign is about love and understanding. I guess if you have money, running for president can become a vanity project. But the media should not give it unearned attention and should focus on actual candidates. We are seeing the devastating effects of that playing out every day in the White House. Bottom line, Wilamson should receive harsh and pointed questions about her recent pro-anti-vaxxer comments. This debate should expose Wilamson for the fraud that she is. I was a raging, hot mess that Marianne Wilamson was included in the first Democratic presidential debate, and Steve Bullock, the governor of Montana, as I said, a state that Trump won by over 20 percentage points, was not. Couple that with the fact that Bullock won re-election to his current job on the night Trump heavily carried the state. It is Tom Perez bended to the will of the activist base of the party with this donor threshold and this polling threshold to get people in the debates. Never mind the fact that it could be a $1 donation or a what have you. Or that name recognition goes a long way in polls. I think there should have also been a criteria that automatically placed elected Democrats on the stage. If you are a governor and were running for president, even if you were polling poorly, you should be on the stage. Just the same with senators and members of Congress. I think Seth Moulton should have been included in these debates. Even though Seth Moulton polled poorly and never really made a big impact in the race, he should have been included in the debates. He is an elected member of Congress. There are only 435 members of the House of Representatives, and there are only 100 U.S. senators and 50 state governors. And that is a small, elite circle. it has shown that people actually voted for them, and they received more votes than their opponent. The only member of the Senate currently serving that did not receive more votes than their opponent is Martha McSally, and she was appointed to a seat after she lost her last run for the Senate. I'm just flabbergasted that she was. Well, I'll rephrase it. Kelly Loeffler is also an appointed senator. I forgot that Loeffler's in there now, so my bad. But Marianne Williamson's inclusion in this debate was indefensible. And it only was a mockery of the process. She had her wild comments that made viral memes and the like. So, sorry. And I'm just... her inclusion in the debate really ruffled my feathers the wrong way. Yeah, that's all I've got to say about that. I'll see you all tomorrow. Hope you have a good night and a pleasant tomorrow.